It has 1 day to live on the air and to live online for the year. For all of 2018. This has not been seen before today. It will not be seen after today. I don't know how to make it any more clear than to say, if you want this supersized 6 ounces of 100% pure argan oil, the light version, what makes it light, Adrian will explain. But your QVC price is $109. The comparable retail value is $144. But here's the thing. If you get to that value, here's how this works. This is what you would probably find if you were to shop for it. That's 1.7 ounces. That sells for $48. So if we multiply that out, we get to 5.1 ounces to get to $144. 5.1 is less than 6. See what I'm saying? So that's why when we say at 144, you're still getting almost a full ounce less to spend more money than what you're getting here. I hope you understand all of that. It's to say, why would you need the 6 ounce that I have of the regular has lasted me forever. I use it on my hair, I use it on my cuticles, but this is really kind of the heartbeat of this brand. But tell me why you made it light compared to what a lot of people might be familiar with.
Right, exactly. So if you know anything about Josie's line, you know argan oil is the very heartbeat of our line, and I can get into that a little bit more, just the story of how Josie discovered it. But what we discovered after Josie launched argan oil, her whole beautiful line about she discovered it 12 years ago. We wrote to you Argan Beauties and we realized a lot of you weren't wearing argan oil on your face, or you were wearing it on your face, but you didn't do it during the daytime. Maybe you were afraid of the texture. So we worked closely with our lab and found out a non-chemical process that breaks up those essential fatty acids I'm always talking about that you need. We broke up those triglycerides, so that's the fatty acids, into monoglycerides. It's that simple. So all they are just smaller fatty acid molecules. That means faster absorption. That means a semi-matte finish. It means it actually physically feels lighter on the skin. And I will tell you, as a girl with very oily skin, especially this time of year where it's a little bit warmer out, Argan Oil Light has just been a godsend. I love the texture. I love the way it feels lighter on my skin. And all of you, I know you love it out there. That's why we brought you the supersize, because you love
it's
just
so
that
good.
You can instantly put on your makeup. I love this in my hair. If you don't want to weigh down your hair, just put a few drops of this in.
I put it in. I went out to do some yard work today, and I put it in my hair, and then I just pulled my hair up and went out and pulled weeds and did the thing.
It's almost like a treatment.
Oh, it's totally like a treatment.
Really
and then when I go to wash my hair, it feels so healthy. And it's color treated hair, and it's, you know, fine and thin, and I've really got to watch and make sure that I take care of it.
Right.
I love this. It's like a utility. And there, for so many things, it's just light. It's just light, but it still has the same potency. It's still as effective as the full strength, kind of what we would have purchased first, perhaps, in the line.
Exactly, yes. So what we launched with was pure cold pressed argan oil. Ladies, this is the exact same thing. It's just smaller molecules. So we didn't water this down. We didn't add anything. We didn't take away anything. We're just giving you that same argan oil, but in a featherweight texture. What all of you out there love is that lighter texture for your face under your makeup. Also too, if you're like me and you use this for everything, sometimes it's just nice to have a lighter texture for these warm summer months. Use this on your cuticles, as you see Christine doing. Use this on your face and your hair, as you see Sheila applying. This is great to add to moisturizers, your moisturizers at home, just to give them a boost. Every evening I put this on my cuticles. I know you and I were both talking about this, Mary, and I just, if I have that little bit of extra pamper time, I'll put it on my feet all around. It's like a pedicure when I wake up in the morning. My feet are so soft.
And you don't have to think about using it sparingly. Or when I first bought argan oil, I was like, it's 100% pure, so I really should be smart, be judicious about where I put it, how I use it. Here you're getting, and this is what I'm saying. If this is the size that you get, yes, you might need to feel like it's more precious. But here you can be more liberal with it to where you're using it. Your babies are using it. Your husband is using it. So that 1.7 ounce size, you would, to even get close to this guy, let's just say you'd spend $144, you would still get just 5.1 ounces. You're getting 6 today for a much better price, and then on Easy Pay for $18.17. But I've got to circle back and explain, today is the only day of the year that this will be presented. It's the only day of the year that it'll be available on our website. So a chance to get it today, because this time tomorrow it will, and I'm not saying it to create panic, it's just the fact of the matter. Over 1,200 of these gone today so far. It's A264369. Give me some more ideas about how to use it, because I've heard Josie say that she puts it in bath water and that kind of thing sometimes.
It's the most luxurious bath. Yeah, so if you draw a hot bath, put a few drops of this in there, your skin will soak it right in. When you pick up this size, that's what I love. You just aren't shy about the ways you use it. I myself have discovered new ways to use it. I found that I love the texture of Argan Oil Light on my hair, even if I'm not rinsing it out, if I need to tame flyaways. This featherweight texture won't weigh down your hair. It just adds, you can see even just in the little bit I've applied, it adds shine and luster to color treated hair or hair that's been flat ironed. If you want to just use this as a spot treatment, Argan oil goes right into the skin unlike any other body lotion or body treatment can. So those dry areas like your elbows, your cuticles, your hands.
I have a boo-boo on my hand. I was building a couple of desks this week and using my power tools and whatever, and so I nicked my hand. Yeah, and so I rubbed the Argan oil into that, and that's one of the things that we obviously can't make any claims about it, but I would just say it's very gentle, and so try it on anything and everything. When I get sunburns, this is what I put on those red areas, like on my back or my shoulders, whatever it is, instead of using kind of the aloe products from the drugstore, which is what, you know, I think a lot of us, at least what I grew up using. Now I just put Argan oil on those areas, and it just kind of helps calm them down, and I know that I'm doing my skin a favor in that moment, and then long term as well, because it's just, this is powerful stuff. And here's what I would explain to you as I have my own mom, because she was shopping for Argan oil on a different brand. And I said, Mom, read the label. Is it 100%?
That's right.
Pure Argan oil. And so she said, no, there's water in it. And she was kind of looking at the label. And I said, Mom, just because it says Argan oil on it doesn't mean that that's all that's in the jar.
Or that it's the top quality.
Right.
And we do have the same processes that are literally ancient from thousands of years ago that Moroccan women still use to this day. We employ in extracting our cold pressed argan oil. So in this bottle, just because it says light doesn't mean we've taken away anything or added anything. This is 100% pure argan oil. And two, I loved your point you made earlier about, you know, how we used to put, I did the same thing too when I would get sunburns, put this lotion on there that probably had 20 ingredients that I couldn't pronounce. But this is something so soothing and gentle because it's one ingredient. So you can feel okay about putting this on areas that are a little more sensitive because this is an all-natural soothing ingredient. The item number is A264369. You are getting it today, or you aren't getting it this year. You know what I mean? And it sounds kind of like, oh, are you kidding me, QVC? Of course you'll have it. I promise we will not. It won't be on air again after today. It won't be online after today. It hasn't been on air before today. We are doing this for one day, and that is it for 2018. Look at the value. Why in the world would you want to get a 6-ounce size compared to the 1.7? Well, just look. You would have to buy 3.5 bottles of the 1.7 to equal the same amount. That's $168. I was giving you the value earlier. Let's just say $144 where you're getting less product. I mean, for crying out loud, get it here, but you can't get this size anywhere else, and you're not even going to be able to get it here after today. On Easy Pay for $18.17. This is the good stuff, 100% pure, first cold press. All of that is critical in terms of quality. But I know that some people are still a little bit weary, especially if they have oily or combination skin. The prospect of putting an oil on their skin, they would shy away from. So give us some confidence to try it. Absolutely. So yes, so first and foremost, this is an all-natural oil. So perhaps you are afraid of oils because maybe you've tried oils in the past that are mineral oils or they're not natural and they feel greasy on your skin. Argan oil is a dry, fast absorbing oil. The texture is so lightweight, and now especially in this formulation wherein we broke up those fatty molecules to be smaller and even faster absorbing, you get that semi-matte finish that's wonderful under makeup. It's great if you just want a lighter weight. And for me, I can personally attest to, Mary, I have oily skin. This time of year, it's like double time oily skin because it is so warm out. Today in Pennsylvania, it hit 87 almost.
I know. Yeah.
So my skin is just dewy by nature. I still need that moisture. I still want an anti-aging treatment. Argan Oil Light gives you all of those things, that deep hydration, that drink of water that your skin is craving, but it doesn't feel heavy or greasy.
This
especially in this
season is why you want it now.
Exactly.
But I wouldn't be surprised if this wasn't your brand new favorite, if you've been looking for something that's lighter in weight. I love the original, but I think this one might replace that spot in my heart, just because I was among the 40% who'd say, I'm not wearing it under makeup during the day. I didn't. I would put it on other parts of my body, but I wanted to feel like my makeup would set and I was good to go, and I was nervous about putting the oil, and so I was right there with you. So cool to be able to incorporate some science into it, so it's still the real deal, argan oil, still the same potency that you would want. It just feels different, looks a little bit lighter in the jar going onto the skin. You're getting 6 ounces of it today, and today only, and it sold out the last day it was presented. So here we are for one day in 2018. You get it home on Easy Pay for $18.17. A little bit of inside baseball. I will not go on the air without putting argan oil on my cuticles, because I know if you're watching me during a jewelry show.
Oh, those jewelry shows, it's all just close up of your hands the whole time.
Like really
tight, look good.
This really tight shot, and you're like, oh, look at that ring on Mary's hand. I don't want you looking at dry cuticles.
Right.
And so, and even if it's not that, every time before I go on the air, it's the last thing I do before I come out to see you is to put argan oil on my hands, because I want them to look healthy and beautiful, and that's exactly what you get, whether it's your hands, it's your hair, it's your body. This really is a head to toe. There's nowhere you can't use it.
Exactly, yeah. It's so good for anything you need that extra boost of hydration for, anything that's just craving that moisture. Argan oil, too, it's from Mother Nature. There's one ingredient in this bottle, but guys, there are clinical anti-aging results. 4 weeks using pure argan oil, you'll see a reduction in fine lines and coarse wrinkles. You'll see measurably more smooth, hydrated skin. That's clinical results from one ingredient. So now in this featherweight texture, you're getting, I think it's double the benefits, because if you were afraid to put this on during the day, now you have your daytime argan oil, so you can really lock in those 4 weeks to clinical anti-aging results.
It's an awesome product, and you're getting 6 ounces of it today, not for $144, which it's really closer to $168. It's $109 here on Easy Pay for $18.17 just in the last few minutes. 500 of these have been spoken for. Go for it today, because after today, it's not going to be on air and it's not going to be online. You've got one day for the entire year to give this a try, and it's sold out the last day it was presented. So I don't want you to set your heart on the results, on the experience, and then you miss it. It's A264369. This is where Josie Maran, supermodel, turned into Josie Maran, product innovator.
Innovator, yes. She founded her whole line on the power of argan oil. She discovered it 12 years ago. It changed her life. She realized that skincare was exactly what she had been craving, something natural, something good for you. Literally, just treat your skin the way you try to treat the rest of your body. You exercise, you eat well. Well, your skin is your biggest organ, so you can feed it with a superfood. That's what just clicked for Josie when she discovered it. And then 4 weeks to those anti-aging results we saw in the lab, she knew this just had to be available to us in a featherweight texture now. So daytime, nighttime, you've got your argan oil
This is the top of the line when it comes to argan oil. They're not all created equal. If you're using something that you found at a store somewhere else, take a look at the label. Is it 100%? Start there. And then, is it first cold pressed? Because that's where the best stuff comes from, but that's also where you're going to make more of an investment. Right, that makes sense to us. But here at QVC, why you would shop for argan oil from Josie here is because we can bring you a size you won't find anywhere else. 6 ounces today for $18.17 on Easy Pay. But after today, I'm so sorry. We will not be able to bring it to you on air or online. That's why it's important to place your orders now while we've got it for you, but it's sold out. The last day it was on the air, A264-369. Go for it. Lighten up a little bit and see what you think.